Knowing your identity is the foundation upon which every aspect of life is built. It is the anchor that keeps you steady in the face of life's challenges and the compass that guides your decisions and actions. Without a clear understanding of who you are, it is easy to be swayed by the opinions, expectations, and pressures of the world. But when you know your identity, you stand firm, unshaken, and confident, regardless of external circumstances. Your identity is not defined by the roles you play or the titles you hold. It is not about being a daughter, mother, sister, or professional, though these are significant aspects of your life. True identity goes deeper. It is about understanding your core values, your strengths, and your unique purpose. It is about knowing the essence of who you are and recognizing that your worth is inherent and unchangeable. Too often people look to external sources to define themselves. They allow society, relationships, or career achievements to shape their self-image. While these elements may influence your life, they should never dictate your sense of self. A woman who bases her identity on external factors is vulnerable to feelings of inadequacy when those things change or fall away. For example, a career setback should not diminish your confidence, nor should a failed relationship make you question your worth. When your identity is grounded in something deeper, your intrinsic value and unique purpose, you remain resilient no matter what life throws your way. Knowing your identity requires intentional reflection and self-awareness. It begins with asking yourself some fundamental questions. Who am I? What are my core beliefs and values? What brings me joy and fulfillment? What makes me unique? Answering these questions takes time and introspection, but the clarity it brings is invaluable. When you understand what drives you and what you stand for, you can navigate life with confidence and authenticity. Self-discovery is not a one-time event, but an ongoing journey. As you grow and experience life, your understanding of yourself deepens. It is important to give yourself the grace to evolve. Who you were 5 years ago may not fully align with who you are today, and that's okay. Growth is a sign of a life well lived. However, even as you evolve, the core of your identity, your values, and purpose remains constant. When you know your identity, you become less influenced by the expectations of others. You no longer feel the need to conform to societal standards or fit into a mold that doesn't align with who you truly are. This sense of freedom is empowering. It allows you to make decisions based on your own values and desires rather than the pressure to please others. You learn to say no to things that don't serve you and yes to opportunities that align with your goals and passions. Confidence is another natural byproduct of knowing your identity. When you are secure in who you are, you carry yourself differently. You walk into a room with assurance, not because you think you are better than anyone else, but because you are comfortable in your own skin. This confidence is magnetic. It draws others to you and inspires them to embrace their own authenticity. Moreover, a strong sense of identity serves as a shield against the negativity and criticism that life inevitably brings. When you know your worth, you are less affected by the opinions of others. You understand that not everyone will agree with you or appreciate you, and that's perfectly fine. Your value is not determined by external validation. This inner strength allows you to remain focused on your goals and continue moving forward, even when faced with doubt or discouragement. Knowing your identity also equips you to set healthy boundaries. You understand what you are willing to accept and what you are not. You prioritize your well-being and protect your peace without guilt. These boundaries not only benefit you, but also improve the quality of your relationships. When you know who you are, you attract people who respect and appreciate the real you, creating connections that are genuine and meaningful. Finally, understanding your identity empowers you to live with purpose. When you know who you are, you gain clarity about what you want to achieve and the legacy you wish to leave behind. Your actions become intentional, and your life takes on a sense of direction and fulfillment. You are no longer wandering aimlessly, but moving with purpose toward goals that align with your values and passions. In a world that constantly tries to tell you who you should be, knowing your identity is a revolutionary act. It is the key to living authentically, confidently, and purposefully. Take the time to discover yourself, embrace your uniqueness, and stand firm in the knowledge of your worth. When you know who you are, the possibilities are endless, and the journey of life becomes not just a path to walk, but an adventure to cherish. Pursuing purpose over popularity is a mindset that elevates your life to a higher plane. It means focusing on what truly matters, your unique calling, your values, and the contributions you are meant to make, rather than chasing fleeting approval from others. In a world driven by likes, followers, and external validation, prioritizing purpose requires courage and clarity. Yet, it is one of the most liberating and fulfilling choices you can make. Popularity is seductive because it offers immediate gratification. It feeds the human desire for acceptance and recognition. However, popularity is often superficial and temporary. It depends on the opinions of others, which can shift without warning. What is celebrated today may be dismissed tomorrow, leaving you feeling empty and unmoored. Living for popularity is like building a house on sand. It lacks the stability and depth needed to withstand the inevitable challenges of life. Purpose, on the other hand, is enduring and rooted in meaning. It is about understanding your unique strengths, passions, and values and channeling them towards something greater than yourself. Purpose gives you a sense of direction and fulfillment that popularity can never provide. When you live with purpose, your actions are intentional and your life becomes a reflection of your deepest convictions. Choosing purpose over popularity often means making difficult decisions. It may require you to stand alone or go against the tide of popular opinion. This can be uncomfortable, but it is also empowering. When you prioritize purpose, you learn to trust yourself and your intuition. You become less concerned with what others think and more focused on staying true to yourself. This alignment with your values brings an inner peace that no amount of external approval can replicate. Living for purpose means embracing the unique journey that is yours to walk. It means recognizing that your path may not look like anyone else's. And that's okay. Comparison is a trap that undermines your ability to appreciate your own journey. When you focus on purpose, you free yourself from the pressure to compete or conform. Instead, you celebrate your individuality and the distinctive contributions you are meant to make. One of the most rewarding aspects of living with purpose is the impact it has on others. When you align your actions with your values and passions, you inspire those around you. You become a role model, showing others that it is possible to live authentically and make a difference. This ripple effect is far more meaningful than the fleeting applause of popularity. Purpose also sustains you during difficult times. When challenges arise, it is your sense of purpose that keeps you going. Popularity cannot provide this kind of resilience because it is external and dependent on others. Purpose, however, is internal and deeply personal. It gives you the strength to persevere, knowing that your efforts are meaningful and aligned with a greater vision. Pursuing purpose does not mean that you will never be recognized or celebrated by others. In fact, when you live authentically and passionately, recognition often follows. The difference is that this recognition is a byproduct of your purpose, not the driving force behind it. Your actions are not motivated by a desire to please others, but by a commitment to your values and goals. To live with purpose, you must first identify what truly matters to you. This requires self-reflection and honesty. Ask yourself, what are my core values? What am I passionate about? What kind of impact do I want to have on the world? The answers to these questions will help you uncover your purpose and guide your decisions. Once you have a clear sense of your purpose, the next step is to align your actions with it. This may mean saying no to opportunities that do not align with your values or stepping out of your comfort zone to pursue something meaningful. It may also mean reevaluating your priorities and letting go of habits or relationships that do not support your purpose. Living for purpose over popularity is not always easy, but it is always worth it. It requires courage, self-awareness, and a willingness to prioritize what truly matters. It may mean facing criticism or rejection, but it also brings a sense of fulfillment and peace that is unmatched. At the end of the day, the measure of a life well lived is not how many people liked you, but how many lives you touched, how authentically you lived, and how faithfully you pursued your calling. Popularity fades, but the impact of a life lived with purpose endures. Choose purpose. Choose meaning. Choose a life that reflects the best of who you are. Mastering emotional strength is one of the most vital skills a person can develop. It is the ability to navigate life's challenges with resilience, clarity, and composure. Emotional strength does not mean suppressing feelings or avoiding vulnerability. Instead, it is about understanding, managing, and using emotions in a way that serves your growth and well-being. It is the foundation for maintaining balance and achieving success in every area of life. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. From personal setbacks to professional struggles, emotions can become overwhelming if left unchecked. People often feel trapped by anger, fear, sadness, or frustration, which can cloud judgment and lead to poor decisions. However, emotional strength equips you to face these difficulties head-on without being controlled by your emotions. It allows you to pause, reflect, and respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Building emotional strength begins with self-awareness. This means paying attention to your feelings and understanding what triggers them. Many people move through life on autopilot, reacting to situations without examining the underlying causes of their emotions. By taking the time to reflect on your feelings, you gain insight into yourself and your patterns of behavior. This self-awareness is the first step toward emotional mastery. Once you understand your emotions, the next step is learning to regulate them. Emotional regulation is not about suppressing or ignoring how you feel. Instead, it involves finding healthy ways to process and express your emotions. This might mean taking a few deep breaths when you're angry, journaling about your feelings, or talking to someone you trust. By practicing these strategies, you create space between your emotions and your actions, allowing you to respond in ways that align with your values and goals. A key aspect of emotional strength is resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, but about learning and growing from them. When faced with challenges, emotionally strong individuals view them as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. They focus on what they can control, adapt to change, and remain hopeful even in tough situations. This mindset not only helps them overcome hardships, but also strengthens their character and confidence. Another critical component of emotional strength is empathy. While resilience focuses on how you manage your own emotions, empathy involves understanding and relating to the emotions of others. Emotional strength does not exist in isolation. It is deeply connected to your ability to build healthy relationships. Empathy allows you to connect with others on a deeper level, foster trust, and navigate conflicts with compassion and understanding. Emotional strength also requires setting boundaries. Many people struggle with saying no or expressing their needs, fearing rejection or conflict. However, emotionally strong individuals understand that boundaries are essential for maintaining their well-being. They recognize their limits and communicate them clearly, knowing that protecting their peace and energy is not selfish but necessary. Developing emotional strength is not an overnight process. It takes practice and patience. Start by embracing the small moments where you can exercise control over your emotions. For example, if someone cuts you off in traffic, resist the urge to react with anger and instead choose to let it go. These seemingly minor decisions build the habits and mindset that contribute to emotional mastery over time. It's also important to remember that emotional strength is not about perfection. Everyone has moments of weakness or times when their emotions get the better of them. The key is to learn from those experiences and continue striving for growth. Each setback is an opportunity to deepen your understanding of yourself and strengthen your emotional resilience. One of the most powerful ways to build emotional strength is through self-care. Taking care of your physical, mental, and spiritual health provides the foundation for managing emotions effectively. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, sufficient sleep, and mindfulness practices such as meditation or deep breathing can significantly enhance your emotional well-being. These habits not only reduce stress, but also improve your ability to handle challenges with calmness and clarity. Emotional strength also involves letting go of what you cannot control. Many people expend energy worrying about things outside their influence, which only leads to frustration and anxiety. Emotionally strong individuals focus on what they can change and accept what they cannot. This acceptance does not mean giving up, but rather finding peace in the face of uncertainty. Ultimately, mastering emotional strength empowers you to live a more fulfilling and purposeful life. It allows you to face difficulties with courage, maintain healthy relationships, and stay true to your values, even in the face of adversity. By understanding and managing your emotions, you gain the freedom to choose how you respond to life's challenges, creating a life that reflects the best of who you are. Emotional strength is not a destination, but a lifelong journey, one that transforms every aspect of your life for the better. Building meaningful relationships is one of the most important investments you can make in your life. Relationships are the foundation of human connection, providing emotional support, companionship, and opportunities for growth. While casual acquaintances and surface-level interactions have their place, it is the deeper, meaningful relationships that truly enrich our lives and help us thrive. These connections are not built overnight. They require effort, understanding, and a willingness to nurture them with care and authenticity. A meaningful relationship begins with authenticity. When you present yourself as you truly are, embracing both your strengths and vulnerabilities, you invite others to do the same. Authenticity creates a safe space for genuine connection, free from pretense or judgment. It allows people to trust you because they see that you are sincere and transparent in your intentions. This foundation of trust is critical in fostering relationships that stand the test of time. Listening is another cornerstone of meaningful relationships. Too often, people listen to respond rather than to understand. In doing so, they miss the opportunity to truly connect with the other person's experiences and emotions. Active listening involves being fully present in the moment, paying attention not just to words but also to tone and body language. It means asking thoughtful questions and reflecting on what is being shared. When someone feels heard and understood, they are more likely to open up and deepen the bond you share. Empathy plays a vital role in building and maintaining strong relationships. It is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. Empathy goes beyond simply acknowledging someone's experiences. It involves stepping into their shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. This level of understanding fosters compassion and strengthens the connection between two people. Empathy is especially crucial during times of conflict or disagreement, as it helps bridge divides and find common ground. Meaningful relationships also require mutual respect and boundaries. Respecting someone means valuing their opinions, needs, and individuality, even if they differ from your own. It involves honoring their boundaries and expecting the same in return. Healthy boundaries are essential for maintaining balance in relationships, ensuring that both parties feel valued and supported. Without respect and boundaries, even the most promising connections can become strained or imbalanced. Quality over quantity is a principle that holds true in relationships. In a world that often emphasizes having a large social network, it is important to remember that the depth of your relationships matters more than their number. A few meaningful connections can have a far greater impact on your life than dozens of superficial interactions. Building deep, meaningful relationships requires time and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. These connections provide a sense of belonging and emotional security that cannot be replaced by fleeting interactions. Shared experiences are another powerful way to deepen relationships. Spending quality time together, whether through shared hobbies, meaningful conversations, or collaborative projects, creates lasting memories and strengthens bonds. These moments provide opportunities to learn more about each other, build trust, and create a sense of partnership. However, it is important to strike a balance and ensure that the relationship remains supportive and not dependent on constant interaction. Forgiveness is an often overlooked but critical aspect of meaningful relationships. No relationship is perfect and conflicts are inevitable. However, holding on to resentment or past grievances can poison even the strongest connections. Forgiveness does not mean condoning harmful behavior, but it does involve letting go of anger and choosing to move forward with understanding and grace. Forgiving others not only heals relationships, but also frees you from the burden of carrying negative emotions. Growth is a defining characteristic of meaningful relationships. The best relationships challenge you to become a better version of yourself while providing the support you need to grow. This mutual encouragement creates an environment where both parties can thrive. A meaningful relationship is not static, it evolves as the individuals involved grow and change. Embracing this evolution allows the relationship to remain dynamic and fulfilling over time. Building meaningful relationships also requires patience and consistency. Trust and intimacy are not built in a day, they develop through repeated acts of kindness, support, and understanding. It is through these small, consistent actions that relationships gain strength and resilience. Checking in regularly, expressing gratitude, and showing up during difficult times are all ways to nurture the bonds you share with others. Finally, building meaningful relationships means being intentional. Relationships do not thrive on autopilot, they require conscious effort and care. It involves making time for the people who matter, prioritizing their needs, and showing them that they are valued. This intentionality ensures that your connections remain strong, even amidst the busyness of life. In the end, meaningful relationships are about connection, trust, and mutual growth. They provide the foundation for a life rich in love, support, and shared joy. While they require effort, the rewards of meaningful relationships far outweigh the challenges. They are the threads that weave the fabric of a fulfilling and purposeful life. Committing to lifelong learning is a powerful mindset that enriches every aspect of life. It is the recognition that growth and knowledge are continuous processes, not confined to the years spent in school or formal education. In an ever-changing world, where new ideas and innovations emerge daily, the ability to adapt, grow, and learn is more valuable than ever. Lifelong learning opens doors to personal fulfillment, professional success, and meaningful contributions to society. At its core, lifelong learning is about curiosity. It is fueled by a desire to understand more about the world and yourself. This curiosity is the driving force behind exploration, creativity, and discovery. When you commit to lifelong learning, you approach each day with an open mind, eager to absorb new information and experiences. This mindset transforms even ordinary moments into opportunities for growth and insight. One of the key benefits of lifelong learning is personal development. By continuously acquiring knowledge and skills, you expand your horizons and discover new passions. This process helps you grow intellectually, emotionally, and socially. It also fosters a sense of confidence and self-worth. Knowing that you are capable of learning and adapting gives you the courage to tackle challenges and embrace change. Lifelong learning is also essential for professional success. The job market is constantly evolving with new technologies, industries, and skill sets emerging all the time. To stay relevant and competitive, it is crucial to keep learning and adapting. Whether through formal training, online courses, or self-directed study, investing in your education helps you remain versatile and capable in your career. Employers value individuals who demonstrate a commitment to growth as it reflects adaptability, resilience, and a proactive attitude. In addition to professional and personal growth, lifelong learning enhances your relationships and interactions with others. It broadens your perspective, helping you understand and appreciate diverse viewpoints. This understanding fosters empathy and strengthens your ability to connect with people from different backgrounds. When you engage in meaningful conversations and share insights, you enrich both your life and the lives of those around you. The journey of lifelong learning often involves stepping out of your comfort zone. Learning something new can be challenging and even intimidating at times, but it is in these moments of discomfort that growth occurs. Trying new activities, exploring unfamiliar subjects, or tackling complex problems pushes you to develop resilience and resourcefulness. Over time, this willingness to embrace challenges becomes a habit, empowering you to face uncertainty with confidence. Another important aspect of lifelong learning is its role in maintaining mental agility. Just as physical exercise keeps the body healthy, mental stimulation keeps the brain sharp. Engaging in activities that challenge your mind, such as learning a new language, solving puzzles, or exploring advanced concepts, helps improve memory, cognitive function, and problem-solving skills. Lifelong learners are often more adaptable and creative, able to think critically and approach situations from multiple angles. The beauty of lifelong learning is that it can take many forms. It does not always require enrolling in formal education or pursuing advanced degrees, though these are valuable options. Learning can happen through reading books, attending workshops, listening to podcasts, or even having meaningful conversations. It can also involve hands-on experiences such as traveling to new places, volunteering, or experimenting with hobbies. The possibilities are endless, and each approach contributes to your growth in unique ways. Committing to lifelong learning also means embracing the idea of being a beginner repeatedly. As you explore new subjects or skills, you may encounter moments of struggle or failure. These experiences are not setbacks, but opportunities to learn and improve. Each mistake teaches you something valuable, guiding you closer to mastery. This willingness to start anew, regardless of age or stage in life, reflects a mindset of humility and perseverance. Another significant benefit of lifelong learning is its impact on personal fulfillment. When you dedicate yourself to learning, you create a sense of purpose and direction in your life. The pursuit of knowledge becomes a source of joy and satisfaction, motivating you to continue exploring and growing. This sense of purpose often spills over into other areas of your life, enriching your relationships, career, and overall well-being. In a world where information is more accessible than ever, there has never been a better time to commit to lifelong learning. Technology provides countless resources, from online courses and virtual libraries to webinars and discussion forums. These tools make it easier to pursue knowledge at your own pace and on your own terms, breaking down barriers to education and growth. Ultimately, lifelong learning is a journey, not a destination. It is about embracing growth as a continuous process and recognizing that there is always more to discover. By committing to lifelong learning, you unlock your potential and open yourself to endless possibilities. Whether you are expanding your knowledge, developing new skills, or simply exploring your interests, the journey of learning enriches your life and empowers you to leave a meaningful impact on the world. Empowering others is one of the most impactful and fulfilling actions a person can take. It is the process of uplifting those around you by recognizing their potential, equipping them with the tools they need to succeed, and encouraging them to believe in themselves. Empowerment is not about control or superiority. It is about partnership, trust, and mutual growth. When you empower others, you create a ripple effect that extends far beyond the immediate relationship, inspiring positive change in individuals, communities, and even the world. To empower others, it is essential to start with belief. People often underestimate their abilities or struggle with self-doubt, and your belief in their potential can be transformative. By acknowledging their strengths and capabilities, you provide them with a foundation of confidence to build upon. This belief is not blind optimism. It is rooted in a genuine understanding of their talents, values, and aspirations. When someone feels seen and valued, it unlocks a sense of possibility they may not have recognized before. Empowering others also involves providing support and resources. While encouragement is crucial, it must be accompanied by practical tools and guidance to help individuals achieve their goals. This can take many forms, such as mentorship, sharing knowledge, offering opportunities, or simply being a source of reliable advice. Empowerment is about equipping people to succeed on their terms, not imposing your vision of success onto them. Listening is a powerful way to empower others. When you take the time to truly hear someone's thoughts, concerns, and aspirations, you validate their experiences and demonstrate respect for their perspective. Active listening fosters trust and creates an environment where people feel safe to express themselves. It also helps you understand their needs and challenges, allowing you to offer more meaningful support. Empowerment is not about assuming you know what someone needs. It is about co-creating solutions that align with their goals and values. Encouraging independence is another key aspect of empowerment. While providing support is important, it is equally vital to foster self-reliance. This means giving people the space to make their own decisions, take risks, and learn from their experiences. Independence builds resilience and a sense of ownership, which are critical for personal and professional growth. Empowerment is not about solving problems for others. It is about helping them develop the skills and confidence to solve problems for themselves. Trust is the cornerstone of empowerment. When you trust someone, you signal that you have confidence in their abilities and judgment. This trust empowers them to take initiative, explore new ideas, and step into leadership roles. It also creates a culture of accountability, where individuals feel responsible for their actions and outcomes. Trust is a two-way street, and fostering it requires transparency, consistency, and a willingness to share responsibility. Empowering others often means stepping back to let them shine. This can be challenging, especially if you are used to being in control or taking the lead. However, true empowerment requires humility and a willingness to prioritize others' growth over your own recognition. It means celebrating their achievements even when they outshine your own and finding joy in their success. When you empower others, you multiply impact rather than limiting it to what you can achieve alone. One of the most rewarding aspects of empowering others is the ripple effect it creates. When you uplift someone, they are often inspired to do the same for others. Empowerment is contagious, spreading from person to person and creating a network of support and inspiration. This ripple effect can transform communities, organizations, and even entire industries, fostering cultures of collaboration and mutual growth. Empowering others also enhances your own growth. When you invest in the success of others, you gain new perspectives, insights, and skills. It challenges you to become a better leader, communicator, and collaborator. Empowerment is not a one-sided process. It is a dynamic exchange that benefits everyone involved. By lifting others, you also lift yourself, creating a cycle of mutual empowerment and growth. To empower others effectively, it is important to approach the process with patience and understanding. Growth takes time, and setbacks are a natural part of the journey. Empowerment is not about perfection, it is about progress. It requires consistent effort, encouragement, and a willingness to adapt to changing circumstances. By staying committed to the process, you help others build the resilience and perseverance needed to achieve their full potential. Ultimately, empowering others is about creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. It is about recognizing that success is not a finite resource and that helping others succeed does not diminish your own achievements. When you empower others, you contribute to a collective sense of possibility and progress, fostering a brighter future for all. It is a profound act of generosity and leadership that transforms lives and leaves a lasting legacy.